Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today is card number 4 for this week Christmas card making, and today I will be playing with this background, which also belongs to my Christmas collection. Look how pretty. It is so great to use as a background over anything else for that matter. What I am going to be doing is make a slimline card. So I made the base of a slimline and I've cut out 2 mats. Alright, this one comes from the craft papers, the essential craft papers, the tartan, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. And this is the first layer. Then there will be a solid blue one. And then this piece. Okay. But we're first going to stick this all together. And then I'm going to take one of my ovals. And I'm choosing, let's see which oval this is. I think this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th one. Going to put this in the middle. First we stick all of this together and then we're going to put this one in the middle. Alright, and I'm going to make this card horizontal. And when I'm cutting this paper, I'm going to put the cutout part back, but only with some foam tape. So it will be a little bit higher, so that we can make a little scene here. And I was thinking maybe we could use the little gnomes, or maybe, I don't think that it's the right color. You could also use my collage papers, of course. And just mix and match and see what you like and use it. And the gnomes and my collage papers are all for free, which is always good, right? Everything is so expensive in December that it's always good to get something new for free. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put that one here so I don't forget. I'm going to start with the blue one, and I'm going to add some art glitter glue. So I think that a lot of people are already busy prepping for the Christmas holidays. Right, because it's the 1st of December when I'm recording this. Don't know when it will be online. Okay, so I have to be very careful how I am going to put this. I do want this to be straight, like so. It's not completely straight, but it's okay. And then these are all the dies that I will be using. Some vintage photo, and I just had one in my hands. Where did it go? Oh, come on. Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, I do want to edge a little bit of the side of the green piece. Okay, I think that needs a little bit more glue. And here as well. It's always the sides. Okay, so next is this piece. I'm going to layer it on top of the blue matting layer. Alright. And I'm going to be using some other glue for this. Because this paper is kind of thin, and when I'm using the art glitter glue you will see some wrinkles. So I prefer to use this glue. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to put this through the cutting machine, the die cutting machine, and I will put the oval here in the middle, but don't throw this part away, okay, because you're going to be using it. So I'm going to put this through the die cutting machine and then I will be right back. Alright, so next is, as you can see, I die cut everything, but the tape ripped a little bit off my paper, but I am not worried about it because we will cover everything up. So if this happens to you, don't throw away your papers like, oh my gosh, I ruined it. No, just be creative and fix it. Alright? That's what creativity is all about. Okay, so we're going to put this one onto the card. Oh, and for the this card I've used the Nicole Slimline postage card to use for the mats, and this one I've cut out myself. I will write down all the measurements and I'll put it down in the description box if you want me to. But first I'm going to put this on the front of the card. But this is just a regular slimline size. Alright, so let's glue this one onto the paper. Okay. Now I'm going to take some 3D foam tape. And I'm going to put that one here. Alright. Then I'm going to my die cuts. And for the die cuts, I've used a, let's see, the Poinsettia 2026-9 from Elizabeth Craft Design. I've also used, let me see where it is. I think it's this one. Is it this one, yes or no? The Winter Greenery 2270. this one. Okay. Let me check just to be sure. Yes, it's these two dies that I've used, that I'm going to be using for this card, okay? The Winter Greenery 2020 70 and the Poinsettia 2020 69 are the ones that I will be using. And for the Poinsettia, I will make a very large one because, well, why not? Why not? And I'm getting a lot of questions of how, a lot of people are asking me how I am making those flowers. So I'm going to do one together with you. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to be using one of the gnomes. Okay. Which is one of my own designs, which you can download for free. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Is it a large one? Yes. I think that these two are large. Yes. I am missing one. Is that one still here? Yes, it is still on the plates. Okay, so these two, I think I only need one, but I'm just going to make two, are die cutted from dark red cardstock. And I'm just going to add some, this is the color Aged Mahogany from Distress Ink. Just going to add a little bit of this color on the tips of the leaves to make it a little bit more interesting. Then you'll get something like this. Okay. And you don't need to do the back side because that already has a color of the cardstock. Big plus, right? Number 2. Is it the right way up? Yeah, that's the right way. Number 3. Oh, this one can have a little bit more ink. Yeah. And you know, you can dress up these flowers the way you want. You could also stamp over it with a musical stamp, or you could stamp over it with a tiny script and emboss it with some gold embossing powder, or with some golden paste, wax, or any other color, and put glitter over it. You know, the options are endless. I know that there are a lot of poinsettias on the market when it comes to dies. So just use your own favorite brand and have some fun with it. Okay, so I will leave the other ones for later. I'm going to clean up my desk. All right. Next is the shaping. And for the shaping, I'm using this Spellbinders tool, which I absolutely recommend. I really love that tool, and I'm using it all the time when I am shaping flowers. And as you can see, when I'm shaping, I'm using a medium size stylus point, which comes in with this packet, which comes with this shaping tool. And what I do is that I am going over the point a few times, and then one stroke from the tip to the center, and one time on the sides. That's what I am doing. Okay, you don't need to spritz it with water. Sometimes I do it 2 times, as you can see. First the point, one stripe to the middle, one stripe to the corners, the last one. Then you turn it up so that the right side is up. Then I'm going to press down in the middle, and there you have your first part of your poinsettia. What's on there? Ah, gone. That's better. No idea what it was. So on to the next. First I do the point and then to the center. Point and then 1, 2. Sometimes more if it needs to be done. Just do what feels right for you. The last one. And as you can see, it's all curled up. Now I'm going to flip it. And I'm putting the petals down so I can press in the middle. And when I see things like this happening, then I'm flipping it again. And I'm going over it with my stylus. And flipping it back again. This is what I want, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And this will go on top on this. And when you do the other flowers as well, then you can have a whole nice poinsettia bouquet. So I'm going to be doing these 4 as well, and when I'm done I will be back. Alright, so let's assemble the poinsettia first. Alright, so I've shaped and colored the poinsettias, and it's time to glue everything together. And I'm just going to be using my handy dandy tweezers and my art glitter glue. And I'm starting with the 2 largest leaves. And when I'm making flowers, small ones or big ones, doesn't really matter, I always cut 2 of the largest leaves, so that at the bottom of the flower it looks nice and full and thick. Okay, that's the first one. Then I go to the other layer. It will go like this. Just press it a little bit. That's not what I want. And then the other layer. Two more layers to go. You know, and flowers in real life are never 100% symmetric. So don't try to get it all, what's the right word? Symmetric. Because that won't work. Okay, and I kind of liking it when it's a little bit off. Gives the flower a little bit more character. Should I say poinsettia? And it's not working. Okay. Stay at your place. Pretty please. The thing that I don't like is the down part. And that's what I like about this glass mat. It's easy to clean. Okay, then we got something like this. And I will put some Nuvo drop inside the middle later. And I'm still thinking that I might do one extra. Like so. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, that one is here. Okay, I'm just going to color these. Oh. clean up the mess. And I'm taking my mat and my little tool. Okay. Like so. Okay, let's see. Think something like this. Yes, now I am more happy with it. Oh, come on. Don't know what's wrong with me today. Usually when I'm making flowers it goes pretty easy, but today, maybe because the camera is on, I don't know, but it doesn't want to work. Okay, I'm going to leave it to dry and then I will be right back. Alright, so let's get back to the base card. First things first, we've cut out this oval, right? And I know that the tape that I was using ripped a little bit of the design paper, which is okay because we will cover that up. First I'm going to adhere some 3D foam tape. Like so, and I'm going to stick it onto the card. Okay. Oh, come on. And be sure that you put it the right way up. Like, oh, no. It needs to be a little bit more up. A little bit more. As long as you don't press it too hard onto the base of the card, you will be able to adjust it. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to be using this little gnome, which is a download on my web shop. You could also download it via your PC or laptop through Drive. The link is in the description box down below. And the little gnome comes in different sizes, so you could also use it for art journaling, A to C card making and other stuff as well. So I just put some 3D tape underneath so that the little gnome will cover up the ripped background. Okay, so this is the flower. It is a little big, but I don't mind. I kind of like that. And we have all these leaves and branches. And we also have some bigger ones. And I also have this one. They are all from the latest ACD Christmas set, which is designed by Angelica. Not too far, something like this. Do I prefer the light? I prefer the light colored one. Let's see the sizes. These two. And this is just regular, everything has been cut out from regular cardstock. And I've just colored the edges with some Rustic Wilderness Distress ink. Okay. And maybe could also add a little thing. Where's the short one? Here. We have Team Gnome. Maybe if I cut that later. I don't like these little ones. I prefer to use the big ones. And I do feel that it needs a little bit of sparkly goodness. But it's not really working, and it's new. So I have no idea what's going on with my Wink of Stella. Alright, but we also have other stuff that we could use. Okay, first I'm going to add the leaves. We don't need that one. I'm just going to add some glue right here on the spine of the leaf, branch, or however you want to call it. Okay. Yes. Oh, come on. Don't stick onto my finger. Okay. like so. I'm telling you, this tweezer is one of my best friends when I am paper piercing. It really is one of my best friends. I don't have big fingers, but I just, yeah, it makes life a lot easier working. It makes crafting a lot easier when you're using a, yeah, how you call it? A tweezer. Highly recommend it. Okay, then this one goes here. And I will put the Nuvo drop here a little bit later, because it needs time to dry. Can put this here. Yeah. No, the other way around. Just a little bit. Like so. Yeah, and I want to make some branches as well. And little guy goes over here. Don't go over the fold line. I need to color that one. Because slim lines are so big, you can do a lot of things with them, which is a huge plus. I haven't colored these little ones. I don't know for sure if I want to put one there. Okay, next is to add the flower. The poinsettia. I keep saying flower, but it's a poinsettia. Like this. And then our card is finished. Yeah, I do want to add some branches. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a few branches and then I will be right back. Alright, so the flower is completely dry, the middle part with the Nuvo drops as well. And what do you guys think about it? I am really loving the layers. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know for sure, but now when it's all dried and I've remodeled it a little bit, made it a little bit more fluffy, yeah, I'm kind of liking it because I really like that it's really organic and the leaves are have different sizes. That's what makes it like really organic, because no leaf in nature is the same. The branch is also completely done. I've let it dry overnight, so I know for sure that it's completely dry, and I'm just going to snip off all the berry branches. I have to clean my scissors. And I'm going to grab my tweezers. Now it's time to put these here. Maybe that one can go here. The long one goes over there. And then the flower, yes. And then the sentiment will go over here. I think that this is pretty cool. And the best part is, and if I move the flower the right way, like so, that you don't see anything of the teared background page, right? Everything has been hidden. That's the cool thing about making your own stuff. Sometimes your plan works, and if it doesn't work the way you've planned, just keep on going until you're happy with it. All right. I'm not going to stick everything flat to the surface, to the base of the card, because I do like it when there's a little bit of movement. Yep. Don't go over the card. And when you put your flower here, be sure that you don't put you put the flower not over the crease line, okay? Because then you will have a problem with the envelope. This one goes right here. But I'm going to let the berries dry a little bit. And let's see, where is my heating gun? I'm not a huge fan of heating guns, but in this case, I think it's a good idea. So I'm going to put that one here. Now I'm going to be working on the sentiment. I'm just going to use my Pret. Going to stick it on some smoothed red cardstock in one piece. While the heating gun is warming up. I only use my heating gun when I'm when I'm putting the flowers down onto the card. Okay, so I want it to be like this. And I'm just going to use some scissors. And I want to keep a tiny border. Just a tiny, tiny border. You could use any color that you like. If you prefer to use gold or black or blue for that matter, just go for it. Oh, that is a little bit too white. Yes, I can live with this. Not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. You know what? I think it's a better idea to do the flower first. And when I've done the flower, I'm going to be working on a sentiment, and then this card is finished. Okay. Let's see if it's, yes. Okay, I'm going to put one big blob of glue right here. Probably way too much, but that's okay. Look, that's why I love to use the heating gun, because I put a big blob, and that means it will attach to the paper more easy than when you use your art glitter glue. Alright, so I'm going to stick this one to the paper. Right here on the right corner. And I think that we're done. Okay. Cool. So our card is done. Wait, I have an idea. Here it is. I have some Tim Holtz Ideology metallic droplets. Okay. Yeah, I'm going for the silver this time. Okay. Let's just add a few for kicks. Just for fun. No, stay here. Good. Just for fun. Can I remove it? No. I better leave it. Yeah. Like so. Now it's done. If you want, you could add some more glitter into the flower or whatsoever, like I've mentioned before. But at the moment, I'm loving it like this. And Yeah, so happy crafting everybody. I hope that you like this video and that you're going to give it a try to work with my gnomes and with my background papers, because it's a lot of fun to work with them. It's super easy. If you have just some standards die, you are good to go. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you the next time. Bye bye. Happy crafting.